WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Guess what? It's Friday. The weekend is here. Amanda's on vacation. I'm by myself. I'm going to try to make it. I think we'll do it. We've got a great show lined up today. A lot of fun stuff for everybody. But first off, everybody wants to know what the weather's going to be for the weekend. And it looks pretty good. Let's check it out.
Your first warning weather with meteorologist Brittany Van Voorhees.
It is Friday. It's going to be a great day. And it was already a pretty nice start to the day with plenty of sunshine, some cooler temperatures. But by this afternoon, no one is spared from the warmth. Temperatures are in the upper 70s closer to the Grand Strand, low 80s inland with, once again, some plentiful sunshine. And a nice day will translate into a great evening for some high school football. Temperatures upper 60s by kickoff, low 60s by the time the game is over. And pretty ideal if you're heading out for those games. It's not too warm and muggy like what we have been experiencing, and it's also not too cold like a few nights earlier this week. So a really pleasant evening for those outdoor plans. And don't forget to try to check out the Orionoid meteor shower. That's both today and tomorrow. Anytime you get outside, there should be about 15 to 20 meteors per hour. Now we're going to see a little more warmth as we head through this weekend. We've been noticing it this week, and that's as high pressure slips offshore. Wind with that clockwise rotation turns more out of the southeast and then out of the south. So that will allow for a little more warmth, a little more moisture, and the better chance for some cloud cover Saturday, Sunday. Then when that cold front approaches the area Monday, we'll see a little more rainfall. Not a lot of rain is expected, but you will likely feel a little more humid conditions as well. The front really gets here by Tuesday, and we'll likely see some heavier rain then, and a lot more moisture in the atmosphere will allow for some of that rain to become heavy at times, allowing for that ponding on the roadways. But behind this strong front, cooler and drier air filters in once again. Some long-range models hinting at the fact that this system could be even cooler than what we saw with the one earlier this week. And you can see here on Futurecast, some mountains of North Carolina could even get some freezing rain. So we're watching this front very closely. Of course, no freezing temperatures closer to home, but a few nights possible in the 40s. Here's the next 7 days. So we're in the upper 70s and low 80s in the near term for the Grand Strand. Rain early in the week before we cool down into the 60s for daytime highs. That's similar for the Grand Strand, the PD, and the Border Belt, where once again we'll see rain to start off the work week and then a significant cool down by about this time next week. So enjoy it.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Thank you so much for joining us. We enjoy everybody that comes in every day, and you learn something every day on this show about what's going on in South Carolina, North Carolina, the Grand Strand. It all happens right here. I want to tell you about something before we get started, some of the things happening this weekend. Now, up in Loris, we're talking about the Loris Bog Off. And let me tell you, we've got a big car show up there. It'll be a judged car show. And this show is open to all cars and trucks. Registration starts at 9 a.m. Trophies handed out about 2, and there'll be about 35 trophies for the winners. There's a $20 registration fee, but this is going to be a great show because there are so many things to do at the festival in Loris. Hope to see you there tomorrow. We'll start playing a little rock and roll, having some fun. Okay, something we started out now, and the summer's over and people aren't traveling as much. It's called Where Are We Pictures. But we've got a few that we want to show. All right, first up, Mamma Mia, the cast right there sent us one. They blew it up and made it a great show, too. I went to see it last Saturday. And let's see, there's one from Paxton Ryder Nelson. He's at Carter's Cave State Park. And also there's Moretta, and she's at Hotel de la Cornea, I believe that's what he called it. It's in California. Thank y'all for the pictures. We do appreciate it. All right, people always asking us where do we get all of our promotional stuff. Well, we get it from a place called Surfwater Promotions. All right, right off Glens Bay Road in Myrtle Beach. Now, they have everything from T-shirts, hats, visors, coffee cups, pens, keychains, anything you want. They will even wrap your car, put your picture on your car to help promote your business. So you can order small orders, a few t-shirts, a few cups. But if you need 10, 20,000 t-shirts, they can do that too. Check them out, Surf Water Promotion, making it happen for you and your business, making things just a little bit better. All right, let's find out about Friday. Today is Friday, October 20th, and this is Remember Your Childhood Day. Yeah, I can. And it's Comb Your Hair Day. I did comb mine this morning. All right, birthdays today. Let's go back to 1958. I think you pronounce this guy Viggo Mortensen. Viggo Mortensen. All right, I got it. 59. He was in the movie Lord of Rings. I've never seen those movies, but I did see Captain Fantastic. Perfect Murder. Before fame, listen to this. He was a truck driver and a florist. 1971, Snoop Dogg, he's 46. Rapper sold over 30 million records. And the songs like What's My Name and Gin and Tonic. 1979, John Krasinski, he's 38 years old. TV show The Office, movies Promised Land Leatherheads, and The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. All right, let's go in today in history. All right, everybody, if you've never seen this show, you need to see it. It was 1955. No Time for Sergeants opened on Broadway starring Andy Griffith and Don Knotts, and that was their Broadway debut. 1962 on this date, the Four Seasons released Big Girls Don't Cry. And if you listen to the song one time, they say big girls do cry. All right, for Know It All Department, you ready? Who is considered the greatest songwriter of all times? Now, this is according to the LA Times. Anybody know? It's not me, no. That's what my producer said me, no. Bob Dylan. LA Times says Bob Dylan is the greatest songwriter of all times. That's from the Know It All Department, where you learn something every day. We got a great show lined up, fun stuff. Don't go anywhere. You got just enough time to grab a soda and come back. We'll be back in a moment. Back, all right, Coastline Pet Supply that has everything from pets to all kind of foods for your animals. Tommy's here, and we're going to find out what's happening at Coastline. Tommy, what's going on?
Well, it's flea season. October is the worst month of the year, and they are at it big time. We've got everything you need, whether you need to treat your yard. We've got 10% permethrin. You can hook a pump-up sprayer and spray your yard. Very inexpensive. Collars, Advantage, Capstar, anything you need to treat them. But they are very, very bad right now. When you have fleas, you also end up a lot of times having tapeworms with your animals. We also have tapeworm tablets for your dogs and your cats, so you can get rid of them, because when they get fleas and they start, you know how they chew, they ingest a flea, and that's how they get tapeworms. So people say, well, my dog doesn't have fleas. Well, he's got tapeworms, so, you know.
All right, now let me ask something. When you spray the yards and everything, is that chemical, children safe, the stuff that you use?
As long as it dries.
Yeah.
I mean, it's approved to be used in food processing facilities, so as long as it's dry. And it's a quick kill. There's not a whole lot of residual to it, but I mean, it'll kill spiders, it'll kill fleas.
Take care of everything.
It'll kill everything.
Now, what is the best thing to fight fleas right now that you have on the market?
I like the Seresto collar. It's a collar that lasts 8 months. I would be a little hesitant to buy one right now, because we're getting ready to head into hopefully December, January, February, where we're not going to need one as much. I put one on my dog in March. I noticed she had a flea on her the other day, so I had to, I thought I was going to make it till the next spring. I had to throw it away and put another one on her.
Is that one very expensive, or how?
They're $54.
Yeah.
But when you price it, how much it costs per month, it's very reasonable.
Breaks down to reasonable.
Plus, I've got some coupons right now that you can mail in and get $8 sent back to you. So they're $40.
So you get a deal.
So you get a deal.
All right, what's hot in pets right now?
We've got a company now that we're starting to buy a lot of frags from. Basically, a frag is you take a large saltwater coral and you cut a piece off of it, and you mount it on a pedestal, and then you grow your own, just like you go buy tomato plants in the spring and grow your own tomatoes. Instead of spending $150 on a coral, you buy a frag for $20, and then you'll grow it in a $150 coral. So,
all right, how long does it take for something like that to grow?
Depends on whether it's a soft coral, hard coral. Yeah. Some grow fairly fast, some are very slow. But you know, a lot of people who are home hobbyists like frags, but if it's in a tank that's in an office, they don't want frags. They want the.
I hear you. All right, snakes and all. What's hot for Christmas? Christmas pets.
I don't know. We got some tarantulas in the other day and some Pac-Man frogs, and I'm not sure what else we got in. But we got some snakes and a little bit of everything. Got a ferret in the other day, some rabbits, a little bit of everything.
You can keep the snakes. I'm sorry, I don't want those, Tommy. Thank you. We appreciate it. Coastline Pet Supply always bringing everything they need to you. Don't forget to ask him about the coupons too if you go in and check on it, because he's always got some laying around. Thanks, Tommy.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we got a lot more coming up. Stay with us. It's Friday. All right, welcome back. All right, Puerto Rico was devastated by the hurricane, and it was just terrible. A lot of them still do not have power down there. Well, there's somebody here in Myrtle Beach that's doing. A lot of people have joined in, but let me tell you, Myrtle Wave is coming in now to help. We've got Christina and Cam with us now. Christina, tell me about, why y'all wanted to do this.
Well, it had a lot to do with, Cam and Micah being the professional surfers on the USA Surf team. They kind of grew up there surfing, and, between some other people in the community and us wanting to do something, we all just kind of got together and decided to have an event to raise money just for all of the devastation around us that's affected so many people.
Cam, it's bad there. It is terrible.
Yeah, it's really bad. I spent a lot of my childhood there. A lot of my good friends that I travel with are all from there. A lot of really good surfers, and just trying to talk to them as much as I can. But it's hard because their phones are getting blown up and they barely have service. And yeah, so I just want to do anything I can to help, because they've done so much for us, letting us come down there and surf. So definitely want to help them out.
Now, Christina, tell me all about when this is going to take place and what all. We're looking at some video now from Puerto Rico.
So everybody can come out on Saturday, tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's $5 admission for everybody. And then you get to eat. We've got Cisco. They donated tons of food for us to enjoy the day. We've got the band Cornbread. They're going to be out there live singing, hanging out all day. We've got some alcohol. We've got tons of stuff for the kids. And then we've got the Flow Rider, which Cam and some of his buddies are actually going to be, kind of instructing some of the kids on. That's an extra $5, but, they'll get to meet him and everybody else. So it's going to be pretty awesome.
And that's going to take place at Myrtle
Wave.
Myrtle Wave. Right, I'm sorry. Right next to the speed park.
Yes, that's correct.
All right, that's pretty good. And Cam, where are you going to anytime soon? Where are you heading to?
I'm heading to Hawaii in November to do the Triple Crown contest. So just kind of spending some time at home with the family and just taking a little bit of a break, because I've been pretty nonstop all year. So
I know your dad's glad to see you, I tell you. But you got a rough life, Cam. You know that. He travels all over and surfs. So if you want to do something, kids, learn to surf and be as good as Cam is, and you can travel all around. All right, Puerto Rico Benefit is coming up now. What do they bring? Just money, or can they bring, what else can they do?
Yeah, it's a cash only event. Like I said, $5 admission, but then we've got silent auction items that everybody can bid on. We've got door prizes will be announced every 30 minutes, and then you get to flow with a pro. So that's an extra $5, and all of the proceeds go directly to Puerto Rico.
That's amazing. I tell you, I thank you for doing that, everybody. There's everybody that needs help in that area, and then Cam having been there and stayed there a lot. I'm glad. So I wish you a lot of luck. That's tomorrow at Myrtle Wave. Starts at what time?
11 a.m.
11 a.m. Be there. Bring some money. Help out those people in Puerto Rico who's had a rough time. Cam, good to see you, bud.
thank you. You too,
Tell your
Cecil.
daddy hello.
Will do.
And tell your daddy hello. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back with a lot more coming up. All right, to Carolina and Company Live on a Friday as we get ready for the weekend. All right, the Buddy Walk is set for Saturday, October 21st. That is tomorrow. This is a fundraiser for the Down Syndrome Society in our area. And the event will be at Grand Park in Market Common. And we've got Gracie and Jeremy with us now to talk a little bit about it. And Gracie, let's talk about the the event a little bit. All right, tell me about it.
Well, this is our annual fundraiser. It's a wonderful event for families and for children, young adults with Down syndrome. And we set up teams. You probably see we are Team Jeremy.
That's right.
And so this is a way of spotlighting our young adults and babies. We have lots of babies actually with Down syndrome. So it's fun to come out. We have their pictures, their stories all around. But the event is for families. So we've got bouncy houses, we've got Little Caesars providing pizza, we've got hot dogs, so they can come out, register, and get something to eat. Have the kids do all kinds of games and arts and crafts, and and then our folks with Down syndrome are going to be given. We have a medal ceremony. Ed Piotrowski is going to be
there.
providing
Yeah,
it.
I knew that. All right, now I got to ask. Tell it. A lot of people do not know what Down syndrome is. Explain that to them.
Well, Down syndrome is a condition and that has people who are born with an extra copy on the 21st syndrome. That's why we celebrate March 21st, 321. And Jeremy belongs to the 321 Club, which is the young adult club that we have events for. And so with our fundraiser, we were able to do, a buddy talk camp. But the Down syndrome, I guess it's one of the leading disabilities and the cognitive disability in the world. But we're trying to promote awareness that these folks can be very
Learn
good
something
achievers.
about it.
Yeah.
All right, now I got to talk to Jeremy. Jeremy, tell me a little bit about yourself, buddy.
Well, I'm 44 years old.
Yeah.
I have my own suite at home.
Yeah.
I worked at Kroger Main Street for 20 years.
Wow.
I go to life skills program at current certification. Fourth degree of Knight of Columbus. And I am on a National Down Syndrome Congress with Advocate Council on Grave 3 and Down Syndrome Society Board of Directors.
All right, and you got Team Jeremy ready for the walk tomorrow, right?
That's right.
You got a lot of people lined up to go with you?
Yes.
Well, that is good. Y'all gonna raise a lot of money, I hope.
We hope so. We do one walk around the pond.
Right.
And that's at the end. After our medal ceremony, we're having characters come out. So it's really just kind of a festival.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a nice way to celebrate our folks and spotlight them.
It's great. I hope y'all raise a lot of money.
I hope so. We've got lots of plans for it. So we even have a day camp, a communication camp in the summer.
Helps. That's good. Jeremy, knuckle up with me, buddy. All right. Big time tomorrow. Buddy Walk. Don't forget, take part in. You can still go out to Grand Park at Market Common and get involved. All right, we got a lot more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Carolina Company Live. Sent Cecil a telegram asking him if we could jam on a show called Carolina Company Live. You know Cecil's cool and Amanda's slick. You know she's the cutest chick for the show called Carolina Company Live. They are in the know, that's why we watch the show. News, weather, and what's going on around town. They are in the know, that's why we watch the show. News, weather, and what's going on around town. You'll find them on WPDE, Channel 15, 5 days a week. 12 noon, tune into a real good time. Informative guests and talent galore from up and down the Myrtle Beach shore. Tune into Carolina Company Live. They are in the know, that's why we watch the show. News, weather, and what's going on around town. They are in the know, that's why we watch the show. News, weather, and what's going on around town. Carolina Company Live. Turn on your TV, turn on your TV, turn on Carolina Company Live. Turn on your TV. Turn on your TV. Turn on Carolina Company Live. Turn on your TV. Turn on your TV. Turn on Carolina Company Live. Carolina and Company Live. Did-dot.
Forever doo-wop, thank you so much for that. Have a great weekend. See you in Loris tomorrow. See you Monday.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB.